going on, guys? It's Jamie and welcome back to another video, and this week I'm going to be giving you guys a full day in the life whilst in quarantine. So today it's actually Saturday, and the reason I decided to do this on a weekend rather than in the week is because, as you all know, if you have seen a couple of my previous YouTube videos, I'm actually back at work now. So Monday through Friday kind of looks the same as a regular week, obviously without going to the gym and stuff like that, but I decided Saturday would be the better day to do this because obviously life is looking completely different at the minute to how it would normally be. My weekends are completely different to how they would normally be. So I thought perhaps you guys would be interested and a little bit nosy to see what I get up to on a Saturday when I can't go out and enjoy regular life. So we had a bit of a late one getting out of bed today. Didn't actually get up until about 9 o'clock, a little bit later than I would have liked. But I'm getting up very early during the week at the minute to go to work, so I think we deserved a nice little lay. And went downstairs and you would have just seen meal one, guys. Slightly different to the regular first meal that you would probably see from me, slightly scaled down. Obviously we are on those maintenance calories, so we just had 2 eggs, 1 round of toast and 200 grams of yogurt to start the day off. And I just took the chance there to catch up on some YouTube videos from this week. We were just starting to ease into the day, get into the flow of things for the weekend. On the agenda today, guys, we're going to hit a push session at some point. I'm going to go outside and get my daily exercise that we are allowed. We've got some editing work to do. There's a couple of other little bits we need to do as well, and not forgetting the most important thing, it's double XP weekend on Call of Duty, so we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of COD in there as well. It should be a fairly productive day, guys, which is what we like. But first, I'm actually going to do something that when I was on proper lockdown and not having to go to work, I would actually do every single morning, and that is sit right here and read my book for an hour. I am by no means a massive reader. My sister is actually the one who is obsessed with reading. She loves it, but I do enjoy reading and I feel good in myself if I can read something every day. And having a chance to sit down for like an hour and just get your head into a book is a really, really good thing to do and a really good way to start the day off. And obviously, depending on what kind of book you're reading, it gets me into a good headspace. At the minute, I'm actually now getting into 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. So we're going to sit here for like an hour, guys, and just get our heads into this book and get into a nice positive mindset to continue with the rest of the day. So a couple of hours have passed now, and what I'm actually going to do for a little bit here is sit down in front of my laptop and do some editing work. I'm actually going to get this video that you're now watching started. I'm filming it today, which is a Saturday. I'm actually going to have it go live tomorrow on my regular upload day, obviously on the Sunday evening. Obviously that means I need to get the video finished and ready to upload within a pretty quick turnaround. So I'm kind of editing it as I'm going so that tomorrow morning I don't have like a shitload of editing work to do. We're just going to kind of go bit by bit as we film it today, and we'll be a little bit ahead of the game tomorrow. So I'm going to sit here for like an hour or so now, just kind of get into the video and get a little bit of a start on it. So taking a little break from editing, guys, and I'm now taking my one form of daily exercise, and this is such an important time for me. By the way, this is going to be looking a little bit different to you guys. Obviously we're vlogging on the iPhone right now. Did not really want to bring my big vlogging setup out on a dog walk with me, so the iPhone is doing it at the minute, but I absolutely love this time of day, guys. And when I was off work and locked down for those 4 weeks, this time of day when I could come outside and just go for a walk was absolutely essential for me, especially with the weather we've been having. To be able to just come outside, enjoy a little bit of fresh air, just have a little stroll and kind of escape everything that's going on was just so important for me. I absolutely loved it, and I really took advantage of that every single day. And if you guys aren't using your one form of daily exercise, I would highly recommend that you do. You don't have to go for a big run or anything. I absolutely hate cardio, so I was definitely not doing that, but being able to just take Billy for a walk, enjoy the weather, enjoy the fresh air, chuck a podcast on, listen to some music, anything, guys, it just really lifts your mood up, especially when you've been stuck in the house for so long. It's just really nice to be able to get out and have a little break. Guys, so we are getting in a workout just as the afternoon draws to a close, and today it's going to be a push session. Now, you guys might be wondering why I'm doing a push session rather than an upper body session like I said my split was in one of my other YouTube videos explaining my split during quarantine, and that's simply because I've decided to swap from the upper lower split that I had planned to do and actually go back to just basically very similar to my regular split that I would be hitting in the gym. The reason for this is because in doing upper and lower, I was getting a lot of volume in, but I was missing out on some movements for smaller muscle groups like rear delts, traps and stuff like that, just because I was trying to cram so many movements into the workouts as it was. So the best way I can hit them is just to go back to my regular split and just try and replicate those sessions as closely as possible at home with the bands. Doing this also means that I have a lot more time to focus on specific muscle groups like chest, shoulders, for example. Rather than trying to cram like all of the upper body movements into just one session, I can kind of focus on each separate muscle group a bit more. So finding it a lot easier, guys, just kind of testing the waters with what movements I can and can't do from my sessions in the gym. So as I said, it's a push day today, just finished up with the chest portion, and we're going to move into some shoulders. If you have some resistance bands, guys, give this lateral raise variation a try. I see a lot of people do this one by just standing on the band and bringing it straight up to your sides, but having it set up behind you means that range of motion is a little bit longer, so you're going to get a big stretch in the medial delt right at the bottom here, and having it set up around the back means you can step slightly further forward and therefore get a little bit more resistance out of the bands, which means the movement is going to be a lot harder than just having it underneath your feet. Give it a shot. Alright guys, that is a wrap. Push session all over and done with. These home workouts can be difficult. It can be hard to get motivated and actually get into the session. But we're getting it done, we're keeping on track, and that's pretty much all we can do. The home workouts are going well, and the main thing is, guys, we are still managing to utilize that progressive overload within these sessions. We're increasing resistance and volume with every single session, and it's little things like that, guys, that are going to really help us, if not make, then at least maintain some progress whilst we're in this position, and it's going to give us a nice head start for when we can finally get back to the gym. Oh my god, I'm counting down the days. But as I said, guys, that's going to do it, and that session is actually the last thing on the list that needed to be ticked off today. So the rest of the evening is ours to chill out and relax. So as I've done everything that I needed to do today, I'm going to take a little bit of time to just play some Call of Duty now. I don't usually like to play until I have crossed off all of those things on the to-do list. Personally, I just feel better when I'm playing if I know that I haven't got anything else that I should be doing, rather than playing a load of COD when I have a load of like editing work or something like that to do. Not that I should feel bad about playing Call of Duty, because at the end of the day, it brings me enjoyment, but I just prefer to get those other things out of the way first, so I can enjoy my time on it a little bit more. So that is actually going to be it from me for this video, guys. As I said, I'm just going to play a couple of hours here, and then I'm going to finish the evening upstairs in bed watching some Friends on Netflix before I go to sleep. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. Hopefully you found it entertaining, because obviously we are limited in what we can do whilst in self-isolation, but this is pretty much what my weekends are going to be looking like until we can resume normal life. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me and drop a comment down below and let me know what sort of things you have been getting up to whilst in quarantine to keep yourself busy. If you're new to the channel, guys, or if you haven't done so already, please remember to hit that subscribe button for me for new videos every single week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Beware.